the last day of the expedition, and we will be doing the last radio experiment of them all. And I guess in the end we'll do a little bit of a reflection as well. Not entirely sure yet. That's good. And the pen is important. I'm going to take this one, set in the local repeaters. I also need to bring stuff to the car, which is fine. Last day, so last experiment, and pack everything up, get ready to go home. That's about it. Let me get the car running for it to warm up a little bit, because it's needed. I'm not gonna do the kind of shit I will do on a cold engine. Okay. Just let it warm up. Because the immediate thing that we need to do is actually go up, which is like a 15% incline, which is far from ideal on a cool engine. Okay. Next thing we need to take is this. Oh shit, this is all full of rocks and sand. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can put it over there. We don't need this. This is the base antenna. What the fuck? Huh. That's odd. Kinda wet. This is the base antenna. We can leave this here to not be carrying dead weight, although this is all aluminum, so it doesn't change much. It's more like space rather than weight. Now this one, that will be easy. And we'll also need the radio ammunition can, I believe. This is the one that is from the 50 cal. G is 50 cal. 12.7 millimeters. Right. All right. What else? Right, of course. The computer. Actually needed. If I reach up there and I don't have either the computer or the SDR, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, to say the least. So I'm actually double check if I have SDR on the ammo can. Nice, I do. Perfect. So I guess that for starters we will be going up to the tower again. Why is it kinda... I don't know. This wasn't like this the whole time yesterday. Maybe it was. That looks alright, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. See, and it shows here that we have an event for 10 AM. We'll go check the tower again, and I guess that's about it. We'll check the tower again and hope for the best. Right. Now we reverse. But I actually found a nice way. Bom dia! I actually found a nice way to another car actually works. How the engine behaves, the power levels, everything. Again, a trip like this is good because you learn everything about the kind of car you're using and even yourself. Bom dia! You can greet everyone here. Oh, here the trash cans are here, the trash bin is good. So, well, it's actually kind of good. Not bad at all. And so now we are gentle. We see off. This looks like waste. This I never know. I didn't notice this yesterday. This looks like waste. Like waste tar. The safest route is actually probably through here. Not even like I still drive like I own the Fiat. Especially on small patches of off-road, because the Fiat was a very tiny, like a very low car. I had to be especially careful now. The only problem of this car is the tires, I would say. I don't think that the tires, these are still the stock tires that Dacia that Dacia had, that Dacia sold me with. Obviously the car is barely 2,000. The car is not even 5,000 kilometers yet. So yeah. So was this the spot? Was yesterday? A little further back. Alright. Yeah, I'll switch to gasoline. Open the passenger window as well. Have some airflow. And let's go. There's no wind today, which is a good thing actually. So where was I parked? I should have like a mark of the station. I think I was parked a little bit up. Oh yeah, the station is under the car. The flat square is under the car. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's fine. Right, that's fine. Not a problem. Let's assemble it. Let's assemble the station. And as I figured out, these sidebars are kind of shit. So yeah, they aren't that good. So what I'm gonna do is, well, of course I can tighten that up. That's fine though. I can't tighten that by hand. Against the plastic, not the metal. This is going with me to the rear seat. The rear seat or the driver's seat even. I have an extension wire bit needed. Now that I think, I don't think I do have many adapters for. Was this again under pressure, bro? What altitude am I compared to, like, I thought I was just like 500 meters taller or something. Why is this under pressure? Let me check. I'm 330 meters taller, so yeah. Alright, so as you can see, the north is that way. So I'm gonna grab please tell me this is not on the rock. Yes, good. Not destroying the nature. I'm gonna flatten these up a bit. Okay, and the north is that way. Okay, here is east, west, north, and south. Now I have a bit of a reference. Okay, I have a bit of a reference. Good. Toolbox. This is important. This is too important to actually be here on the loose, if you will. Right. So wrench. I get these sidebars fixed, it will be for the best. Today is less windy than yesterday, I think. As the heat rests, so might the wind. Did I get a notification? Oh, the calendar. The moment I thought I had internet here. No, it's the calendar saying that, motherfucker, you have the Meteor satellite soon. Okay, fair enough. Trying to remember, because I think that these on the way were kind of a bad thing. For fuck's sake. Clumsy motherfucker. Alright. What the? One, no, both of them. Well, both of them fell down. That's right. Well, I'm gonna hope that the pass at least goes well. body cam footage of a monkey with a wrench. Alright. I think that's actually good. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Right. Can I put the ramp in, or do I need to actually push the car forward? Okay, can put the ramp in. But of course I'm still gonna need to push the car a little bit forward. Alright. Let's try and reverse into that. Where's the key? In my pocket. Yeah, first gear and brake. Let's make sure it's all set up. And now push the ramp from underneath. And one of these. I'm missing parts here. Having a deja vu again. I think it's not the first time this has happened. I think yesterday I was missing parts as well. And I think I found them in the same place I'm thinking that they are. Alright, so we don't need this one. We are already at a pretty high spot. But from my calculations it will go through there. Might be able to actually get something nice going. Okay, so let's put the trash here inside for now. Right, here are the parts that I was missing. I'm glad that I store them in the same places. Shit. Oh, wasn't that close to the tire, not a problem. Right. That's important for later. I need a second wrench. Yeah, I have like spanners and all that kind of stuff if I need, but like, why bother with a spanner when you can have a wrench? You stay there, my little pipe antenna. I never expected to see a pipe antenna in my life. I've said pipe bomb multiple times, but pipe antenna was probably the first. Oh, that's where the other pipe is. might not need these. Fuck, I keep hitting the damn body cam, bro. I might actually not need these. But, well, let's keep it out just in case. Doesn't hurt. This time I didn't forget solar screen, but goddamn, don't I have that one tracker stand? Holy fuck! I don't go to the beach. I don't like the beach, so there's that. Shit. Oh, would you look at that? The spanner already in the correct setting. Alright. Still like swivels a bit. That's okay. Keep this one here, one there, and now God's best tool, the hammer. This hammer, the hammer, the head itself, not the, was owned by my grandfather. It was the first tool that my grandfather, when he was a 14-year-old boy, bought. He was a carpenter and is a carpenter. Helped me build a lot of these, especially like the floorboards for the. Although I said it's probably not needed to be that fancy. Now, the head itself is original from my grandfather. So he was born in 1943. Bought these at like 12 or 13 years of age. So I'm gonna say this is a 1955 head. But he says that the handle is obviously a second, because he broke the handle like 15 days after buying it. The handle itself was not really good, and he bought these, went to work in a carpentry shop that required you to bring your own tools, and all he spent the time while working with just an hammer was pulling nails out of boards. That was his first job, and yeah. So yeah, he bought an hammer, and then years later he gave it to me. Well, years, decades, probably half a century, more than half a century. Oh, half a century would be in 2005. He gave me this in like 2016. Not sure. More than half a century. Alright, so I'm gonna put the lock down here for now, and I need a screwdriver, and I don't know which kind. Still have 45 minutes, so it's fine. This antenna was in my roof for, of course it's a fucking flathead. Of course it's a fucking flathead. It's never the right screwdriver that I bring the first time. Whatever. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, so let's do these right. Okay, they need to actually open up a little bit. Then open them up. Funny, I could also have used the spanner here. I'm gonna open them up. And I'm gonna pass these through here. tighten this one down. Not ideal. Probably should have done this at all. And tighten them until they are just stuck there, but not really tightened yet. These antennas served me very many years, even to talk on VHF repeaters. Has a great range for reception, a god-awful range for transmission, I must say. I'd be lucky if I did like 20 kilometers with these. To be fair, I had like a line of sight repeater at like 15 kilometers or so, even though everyone told me that my signal reached very low. 25 watts for 15 kilometers is just sad, bro. Okay, let's check if this is actually straight. Should be. What the fuck? Where's the bit? Oh. Right. Alright, so I guess the antenna is ready. Now I'm gonna assemble this, pause the camera because of the expansion bank battery, I guess. It's probably not gonna last much longer. It's still recording, I think, so that's always a good sign. Let me set maybe this. It can hold. It can hold. It can indeed hold. Okay. Let me check my cable box. Because hopefully I brought adapters. If not, you gotta make do with what I have right now. Yeah, I didn't bring adapters. That's fine. Not a spare mic though. These are not really that useful either, so why the fuck did I even take them off? This tape. Alright. Gonna do some calibrations and I'll be back on the camera. I'll be back on the camera soon. I hope. I hope it's soon. With good news, hopefully. Let me move everything there so I can actually sit down in the back. Okay. It's not the first time that I sit down in the back of my own car. It's the first time I sit down in the back of my own car during all these expeditions. What do I have in my back? Oh yeah, it's the fucking antenna. Right. Let's see. And I will call this, and let's hope that this goes well. Pass it through the window. This is a very stupid thing to do. What if I need to get out of the car immediately? Right, so I'm gonna pause the camera, set everything up, and contact you when I'm done with it, which I hope is sooner than later. Okay, so I think I got it calibrated for the most part. That's weird. The polar band is doing these going back and forth. Let me actually turn on the radio. I'm on Narrow FM. Sometimes there are voices here. I believe this is AM. I believe that we are picking up everything right. Okay, we are picking up air bands, so okay. That's actually kind of cool. Airband VOR. Is that some sort of locator? ILS. Should be. What the? This is FM radio. Okay. So we should be catching something on 37.9 and 137. We shall, yeah, carrier wave. We shall now wait until everything is actually settled. Let's check what there's.
Eco Delta 1, Yankee Bravo Yankee, repetidor interurbano, RV40 de Manzanera, subzona 77, Unión de Radioaficionados de Ourense.
That was a fucking Spanish VHF repeater, what the fuck? Interesting, didn't know that. Well, anyway, shall continue on after. So it's almost the time to shine, and we are seeing here this signal here, which is an ORBCOM. Let me turn off the DNL. Which is an ORBCOM signal. This means that an ORBCOM satellite is actually passing currently above us and giving out telemetry. Now the way to record, and I shall introduce this, the way to record the Meteor satellite, these days you are better off with the demodulator module for SDR++, rather than recording the radio as like with the radio sync and selecting it as something like an S file instead of a baseband or something. Like, you're better off recording with actually the Meteor demodulator module for SDR++. Just have to search it here in module manager and install it like any other module that you could install, right? That's just one more detail. Should be at 12:42. You don't understand what's that sequential beeping that is appearing all over the frequency on 137. It's starting. There's already a pass there. There's already. Right. Meteor does not sound like anything, but I'm gonna keep the radio itself playing. I'm gonna record it. because there's already a pass. It's already showing up. It's already showing up. That's cool. It doesn't really matter much. Okay. From now on, I'm gonna actually use the MacBook video for the edits. And as you can see over here, there's already forming the Meteor, the specific wave, but it's not yet locked on by the. It's not yet locked on by the demodulator. Maybe if I increase the gain just one step. It should be around Norway. Okay. It's surging somehow. There we go. So when you see like 4 distinct dots here, that's when it's locked on. Too much noise, too much noise. Too much noise. Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it, baby. Come on, you're so close. You are so close, come on. You are so close, you are just right there. It's already like showing these, so as you see here, the shape is already assuming the 4 circles that I was talking about, but it's not yet perfect. This will be like distorted or missing parts. Come on, you're so close. You're so close, come on, come on. Just a little bit more. But to be fair, it's probably still like not entirely in the horizon. And I don't have a way of checking it right now. So close. Oh, already showing up. Sweet. Now you have 4 distinct circles there. It means that it's locked on. Please tell me I'm recording. I am recording, good. It only gets stronger now. Good. Take another picture. Very sweet. Now you can use set dump directly, I think, but I never used set dump directly for this purpose. So what I do first is record with SDR++, which is actually kind of more. It's better for me because I get to keep the recording as well. And then I'll show you the result when it's done. Because right now, yeah, no, don't turn off. Well, at the current step, it is indeed watching paint dry. It is indeed a bit like that, watching paint dry. I genuinely never expected to do this in the back of a car. I've done many things in the back of a car that I never expected to do, to be honest, but probably that's for another story day. The signal's getting weaker. It's probably going further away. If I recall correctly, this was like 100 megabytes of recording. We are currently at 80. Now the final record is not 100 megabytes, not by far. It's closer to like 4 gigabytes or something. Like it's a huge recording. All right, we are losing signal, and the balls are less and less. That was a sweet pass, though. That was a nice pass. Let's keep on going while there are still like 4 balls or 4 circles or whatever you want to name it oh, that's interesting. So I can shield the... So I just moved the cable to shield it from... I didn't know that. Huh. The cable is now... What the fuck? I didn't know that. Let me take a picture actually to show you. Like, all I did was put the cable in that position and cleared up the... It cleared up the QRM. That's crazy. Man, if I knew that, I would have done that a long time ago. Does the car like act as a ground or shield or something? Oh well. This is almost over. The fast is almost over. We are on 95 megabytes, so it's close to what I would imagine. And now it's just, yeah, it's no longer anything. It's just minutes. Well, let's see if I can keep recording for a little bit longer. But as you see, Meteor really didn't sound like anything. It's not like Noah or anything that has a sound. Yeah, this is already just garbage, to be honest. Alright, so let's stop the recording. Let's stop the SDR. Unplug, so close the SDR++, and let me go to here. Meteor S. Oh, it's 100 megabits. It's not the... Oh, maybe I was confusing with the baseband. The baseband is 100 megabytes. Well... Well, so... I guess we are done for now. So let me get in the car and show you, while we are still recording, how you decode this. You grab set dump, right? You select the pipeline like the Meteor M2X LPRT of 70 something. Oh. You can open the file, go to your here, select that. Output directory could be in downloads, the same folder SDR, and create a new folder called output. And the file is not a baseband, it's the soft file, I believe. Soft file. Baseband format, we can leave here. DC blocking, frequency shift, Meteor satellite, and you select M2-3. I believe I'm doing this right, not sure. Alright. Should be done. Now we come back here and check corrected map. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Oop. We got the entirety of France. We got a big part of the UK, some Morocco. Yeah, that was a great pass. I'll leave these pictures at the end of the video. Maybe I'll do a community post and before I even post this. All right, that actually went better than I expected. So time to stop the recording real quick. Alright, so as you've seen, the data collected actually went better than I expected, and it came out with a quite good result. So let's move forward, shall we? And by forward I mean storing everything that we bought, because we are no longer doing anything here. That was kind of satisfactory. I like that. That is cool. Alright. Now, so the SDR, the radio adapters, all that stuff goes into the box. The USB adapter goes into the MacBook suitcase, whatever, laptop case. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know what to call it. Alright. I don't think I need the ladder. Let me take out the antenna. Yeah, I don't need a ladder. We'll take the antenna out first, and then we would see if I needed the ladder or not. Alright. I'm gonna stow the ladder. But to stow the ladder, okay. To stow the ladder, I probably need to do some arrangements back here. You know, the whole purpose of having this blanket here to hide the ladder and the antenna and all that stuff is because if I park the car in a public space and I don't want to keep on unloading everything, if I park the car in a public space and someone goes like, ooh, shiny, let me nick it. Yeah, that won't happen if they don't see it. I guess the average robber is kind of opportunistic and not really like big fan of not easy things to do, because if they were fans of easy things, or if they were fans of hard things to do, they'd probably get a job and be honest instead of robbing. But well, anyway, I'm gonna put this temporarily in the front. This will go to the back. Right. Righto. The screwdriver. Yes, that in the end the expedition went good. So now it's time for reflection. Well, shit, it will come out. Thank God. Alright. Guess that the expedition went kind of well. Now it's time to reflection. What can we take from these? Well, do the things that you like. There is genuinely nothing else I can tell you. Take a break to do things that you like. Go get some air. Do activities that you like outdoors. Do you like to game? Set up a tent, because if you set up a tent and play outdoors, because if you don't play outdoors, if you don't get some fresh air from time to time, it needs to be in a place like this, like a natural park. Although maybe on a lower altitude, because Jesus Christ, that kills me. But take a break. Take a break. Do stuff you like. Don't be. You're not gonna be here forever, and sometimes it's just better to enjoy doing smaller things in life than to just, you know, just work your life away. Sometimes it's nice to enjoy. Obviously work is important. I'm not saying that you shouldn't work. I'm saying that sometimes you need a break from what you do. You need a break from work. Reflect about your life. Think about it. When was the last time that you stopped a little bit and did something that you liked? I don't mean like getting home from a long day and play video games only to play video games casually, only to be like railroaded by a kid with a Chinese name that's been doing that since he was born. Like, you know, life sometimes is about the simple things and doing the stuff that you like outside. Life doesn't have to be constantly on the inside. Life doesn't have to constantly be in the city. Life doesn't have to be constantly a dystopia. And I'm surprised that the camera's still recording. I think the battery is running on fumes. So that's fine. Some off-roading, visiting places that you liked as a child. Checking how they changed, checking how shit they got. Even that is therapeutic sometimes. Make you appreciate what you had and didn't even know it. You start giving more values to everything that you do. Be at peace with yourself, and well, life doesn't have to be about constantly work, about constantly worrying about everything, about constantly not being able to. This vacation for me was important because it's impossible to find a house for me to live. Like, it's just impossible. There can be any boomer that will go like, oh yeah, but back in my day houses were also difficult. Okay, yeah, but houses back in your day costed the same as a grilled cheese sandwich. And if you notice, many people back in the day built their own houses custom. I'll be lucky if I even get a second-hand house, bro. Like, that's just not gonna. What I can do now, even the simplest things, you can find them everywhere. And what I say probably sounds very. It's a nice bottle of water. What I say probably sounds very doomer-like or something, but that's the reality of things, is that these days it's nothing. Sometimes you just need a break. Life throws you a lot of shit and you can't do anything about it.